Hello, this is Katie. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be showing you Spectrum Noir hair and skin combinations. That's what the H and the S stand for on there. I'm also showing you the caps when I remember. I think there's a few where I don't set them down. I'm still getting used to that. I started out with most of these coloring in the lighter color. So coloring in the area fully with the lighter color and then highlighting with the darker color and then going back over all of it with the lighter color. And I found with some of these, because I created these combinations based off of my chart, that it kind of just made them blend together a little too well. So you couldn't see the shading anymore. So eventually, I think for like the last 3 fairies maybe, I started to just use the dark color first and for shading, and then going in with the lighter color to then blend it out. So the hair on the first little guy there, these two first little Easter guys are from Pretty Pink Posh. And then I have some Hello Sweetums mermaids, and then I have Lawn Fawn fairies down below. On the first one, you can see the darker yellow in his hair, so I think that one worked out. For his skin, I think those colors might just be a little too close to each other. Unfortunately, there are a lot of Spectrum Noir colors that are a little too close, I want to say. So rather than creating, somewhat close in between colors, of course, I'm going out of the lines all over the place here. I'm still getting used to the markers. Some of them are more fine-tipped than others, and some others are looser, and so it messes with me because they're not consistent, really. But rather than creating, a whole spectrum, let's say, of colors that are close to each other, relatively close to each other, I think they came up with sets. Like the whole FS set is kind of like a skin color range. But some of them are just too close to be blended with each other. There are a handful of different colors just from other areas, not just FS, but that are too close to other colors on the chart. So maybe they will, reformulate later. I'm not sure. They're not that expensive compared to Copics, so I don't see them doing that. So just be aware if you end up with a whole set of these, you may notice that, especially if you fill out a chart, that a handful of them are kind of the same color. And I haven't been keeping track or keeping a list or anything. I just kind of see it on my chart when I'm looking up at it. I think this RB1, RB2 skin tone is a good combination because you can still see the shading of the RB2, the darker color, and I use it as the hair on the last fairy down there below, and I point out the comparison at the end. I also like this LY1, LY2, that stands for light yellow, hair combination. I think that one worked out pretty well because the light yellow is very light. I should probably be a little more confident in stretching out these ranges to, further away. Get an even lighter one to pair with the darker, because then the shading will be more obvious, I think. But these are just some combinations to get you started. This is another one that I think kind of just blended out. FS7 and FS1, even though the numbers are pretty far from each other, they kind of ended up blending in with each other. And that's why I decided to switch over, I think, after this Little Mermaid. I switched over to just starting with the dark marker and then filling in with the light. Marine Simon on YouTube, she uses spectrums only, I believe, for coloring with markers, and she colors this way. She fills it in totally with the light. I've noticed her pattern, and then she'll go in with dark shading basically all around, and then go back in with the light, but then go back in with the dark, and then back in with the light again. So she's making sure that dark shading stays. That's a little too much coloring for me. I think one go around on this hair color actually worked out pretty well for this combination. But I think with these, I may try and get in the habit of starting out with the dark shading and then just filling in with the light. This one, I think I recall, worked out not too bad. You could still see the shading and where I had put it. So I like that one. And then I think on this fairy, I just go in with the dark shading first. This is going to end up being pretty dark hair and skin. And I didn't want to just, you know, muddle that out and have it just completely blend in with each other. I wanted the lighter portion of the hair to show through. So I don't color it too much and I don't blend it too much or give it too many layers of the light one, because then it would have just gotten too dark. This one I did fill in all of her skin first with the lighter one. I think this one worked out okay. But I think I go in with the, you know, darker first technique on the skin on the next fairy. And then I try to bend that into the light so you can see the shading. It kind of gets lost in my lighting. And I probably forgot to set one of the caps down. I'm not sure I can get used to that. I've been coloring with Copics for too long. So this is a black hair option. Obviously, I don't ever really color black hair with a black marker or black Copic. Spectrum Noir has a black as well, but it would kind of just disappear and there would be no light on it. So you can make this look like black hair, even though you're using basically dark grays. But I think that skin color combo worked out really well, the TN9 and TN6, because I just did the TN9 shading first and then filled in with the TN6. I think this one here, B01 and GB2, I was kind of stretching across two color families, because they're just done in columns on the chart. It's not like the hex chart for the Copics that Sandy Onlock made. And they were pretty similar. It was kind of strange to go from B01, which is kind of like an orangey family, although it was just more of a skin tone to me. And then I reached across for the GB2. So I was showing you that the hair and the skin color combo I did there were kind of the same. Then I'm showing you each of these individually. But then on that last fairy, it just blended a little too much for me on the hair. So I try and add more RB2. And I think I went out of the lines when I was trying to do that. So you can go over it as much as you want. But anyway, hopefully these color combinations help you. And I will see you guys again next time. Bye.